Alright, well, hello everyone. Welcome to Oceansoultradingco's channel. We're currently drawing some new design that we have with a whole bunch of cool little aspects to it. Given the fact of our company's name, our brand's name, it's called Oceansoultradingco company. And so we felt it would be really rad to create kind of an some ocean themed series shirts, limited edition shirts. And so what we have right now is you can kind of see mermaid off to the left holding the flower with octopus over top of an anchor, and then over the top is kind of like a mushroom, antique vintage, I forget what they call the leaves. Can't remember. But yeah, I'll if I think of it, I'll tell you. But yeah, we're currently drawing. Other video I did was drawing of the hand earlier. You can kind of see where that went to right there. I finished it up, and a couple more things I'll add to it just to create the depth of it. But I'm pretty happy with it, actually. I think it turned out not too shabby. Put in a nice pair of lips for this lovely little mermaid. We went in and changed it up. Oh, I don't know what that is. Here, we'll get rid of that though. I don't know where that came from. We'll get rid of that and that. So. Oh, and her nose thingy. Oh, it must be the two layers here. We'll get rid of this one. There we go. Yeah, kind of like that. Might rotate those lips around a little bit eventually, but yeah. So that's what I was doing earlier. Done a few other things in between then and now. I was just currently working on the bottom fins for the mermaid here just before I started this video, but I'll just go through a little bit of layers so you can see a bit of the process, I guess, from design to original design to illustration, digital illustration, and then a little bit of the separations process, I guess, that I go through to create these limited editions. So that's the original drawing. You can see my thumb down on the left corner there. That gives you kind of the idea size of the original drawing. You can kind of see what I was going for. You can see the mermaid is not the same as I am doing on this new copy. That's the fun of Illustrator, is you get to change on the fly, and if you feel that by just creating a new layer. So that's what I did. I created a whole new layer, and that's what you see based off of that drawing. So you can see 90% of it's the same except for her, and I added in the sacred geometry there, and I've added to the roping stuff around there, as you can see in the digital illustration program. So if we go through a little bit of the layers, so that's a template. If we take the template out, I put this in just for kind of a base. So this is what a shirt color could be. Gives you a bit of an idea. This will be the white layers for now. This will end up being white for a base layer, because when you're printing shirts, you want to make sure you have, especially on darker shirts, you need to have a base layer so that you can see the colors, instead of doing two hits of a color or making it thicker. You can do it this way, or you can do discharge as well, so all the white area would be discharged out of, so pretty much bleaching your article, and then you would put your colors over that. So instead of laying plastisol or any other type of textile inks on top of the fabric, it actually soaks into the fabric and creates a nice smooth layers, smooth surface, so that it's not very bumpy, it doesn't scratch skin, and can technically last longer if done correctly. So I don't think I'll be doing discharge method for this print. I'll probably just print right on top of the bamboo shirts. This one here is, I think I might do this for the guys' shirts, since I'm already have another design for the girls' shirts, but we'll see. Maybe I'll do girls and guys shirts, 12 of each or something. Usually try and do limited edition runs. Well, not usually. I do limited edition run shirts for the customers. We here at Ocean Soul feel that we want to keep you guys super fresh, super fly, keep you funky and original. We don't want to overpopulate the scene with the same image. We want people to have different images, but we want people to still rock Ocean Soul, but we don't want it to be just basic branded and Ocean Soul across the chest. We want people to be able to have a little bit of flair, a little bit of uniqueness in the way that they are presented or presenting with Ocean Soul. So the more designs, eventually I'd like to have a larger roster of artists that are doing limited edition shirts, which will be coming down the line here once I get a few runs in, and I've been talking with some artists, and yeah, we've got a couple of ideas and plans, some tattoo artists, some graffiti artists, and locals here in Calgary. I'll probably reach out to the West Coast as well, as I know some artists out there, and be able to collaborate and get some super fresh designs for you guys. That's really what Ocean Soul is going to be about, is getting the freshest of the fresh. So back into the design here, if I zoom in, you can see on the anchor here, I'm doing I did a halftone in here, so to be able to maximize my design area. But most presses, you might have 4, 6, 8 heads for the press, and so you're kind of limited with colors unless you're doing CMYK. I like to do separations and keep solid colors, and I've been learning a few things over time, but I still like this method. And using the halftones over certain areas creates different gradients of that color, so I can create shades and still keep a cool design with minimal colors. And they always say, the KISS method, right? Keep it simple, stupid. So more simple it is, and I think the fresher it looks. Sometimes we don't want too much details. Details are good, but you don't want to overdo it, right? So the halftone there, this will be a gray, a light gray, and then the halftone comes in and will create it as a darker gray for that shadow and give it the depth that it needs. So I'll end up going through the whole design and adding in spots for the halftone. This will have a bunch of different halftone areas in it. It can be quite tedious adding the halftones, but when they get added in, you can see another one popped up on his arm right here, on the octopus's arm. So that's all on the black layer. You can see all the halftone in there, and that will allow for the depth and the 3D roundness of the tentacle and shadows to come out, so that you can give them a little bit of, give the octopus or mermaid or the anchor a little bit of life, so it doesn't look so flat and 2D. You can see also gray shadows. This will probably end up being 4 or 5 colors. I got a maximum of 6 colors I can utilize on a press here in Calgary. So maximum is 6. Right now it's 1, 2, 3, 4, so I can add in 2 more colors. So it can be a little tricky working with colors, but keep it simple, stupid, right? So again, yeah, we add some gray shadows there, and yeah, so that's the design so far. Hopefully it looks really radical to you folks out there in Meadowland or in the digital highway out there, World Wide Web, the webosphere. And yeah, I'm excited for when this actually is finished. This will be one of the second newest design that I've created in years, and felt that this was going to be awesome to be able to do for Oceansoultradingco. So when you see the shirts hit the streets, make sure you cop one, because man, they aren't going to be many. Limited editions, remember. So subscribe to this channel, support Oceansoultradingco, and let's revolutionize our world and make it better. Live, love, peacefully, compassionate, community, cooperating, coexisting. Wonderful words. I'm going to throw on some tunes here, get into a little bit of drawing. Stay with me, and if you want to watch some of the drawing, I'm going to probably work on the mermaid's legs / tail and her fins, and try and get in some detail there. And yeah, if you're stayed listening this long, it's been what, 12 minutes almost. Thank you. It's really rad. Any comments, please comment and let me know how it sounds, anything that might make it better, or hey, you know, even just a shout out in the comments section is always nice. So we're gonna throw on 24/7 lo-fi hip-hop radio station I like listening to. It's got some smooth beats to study, sleep, relax too. I'll put a link in the description, because yeah, it's always been a pleasure to listen to. It's one of the few that I listen to, and it's always been super fresh. So stay tuned, stay locked, and have a great night. Peace. it kind of looks like hair, doesn't it? Oh, it looks alright. Guess I could have taken a fish fin and seen if I could created it like that, but that looks a bit better. Alright, I think that's good for her tail. Might add a couple more things in the little bit here, but for her fins on her tail. Now I have to go into the scales, and I'm not sure how we're going to tackle that just yet, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be fun and exciting. So probably maybe do a traditional type of like a fish scale, I guess. Just layer it up, repetition pattern going downwards. So I don't know, we'll see. But anyways, that's a little bit of the drawing process that goes into creating some of the shirts for Oceansoultradingco. Limited edition prints, limited edition apparel, fine art prints. Stay tuned for more action. Thanks for watching, and have a great night.